Welcome to the next part of this special series of videos highlighting Jin's wonderful Run Jin EP tour that started last weekend. So I'm showing you clips of his songs, the set list, the songs that he sang during his two back-to-back concerts at the Goyang Auxiliary Stadium. So, the next song is Hard on the Window. Now, I was able to find another fan cam, so another video recording by a fan, and I'm just hoping that I should be able to, share this video without any issues. So, this is the live performance on day 2, and Wendy of Red Velvet appeared as the guest. And of course, she sang also, this song. She's the featured artist on this song in Jin's Happy album. Okay, so let's do this. Hope you're enjoying yourselves. Here we go. Jin's voice is just phenomenal, isn't it? The control. let's listen to the official recording because I just really love this track because it has little complexities to it and it is not easy to sing. So, and you can appreciate, as I said, the control, that Jin has, and Wendy, but Jin and the range, because he starts low, then slowly goes up to scale, then he hits this really high note, but then he has to transition really quickly, mid, low, then high ranges. And he does it so effortlessly. And then you'll hear his falsetto transitioning to a chest voice or chest voice to a falsetto and back. And you can't hear him breathe. It's so smooth and effortless. Yeah. So let's listen to the recording.
숱한 계절들을 넘어 소리 없이 입김이 번질 때 And I for more every minute, more every hour 꿈인 듯이 하얗게 서린 맘의 창 위에 짙게 새겨둔 You and me야 여전히 눈부신 창가에 네가 내 맘을 볼 수 있게 So I leave you a heart on the window 널 기다린 시간 너무 새하얗게 번져가는 숨 빈틈없이 그려진 내 맘 When I left you a heart on the window 더 깊이 새겨두었어 늘 깊이 어둡던 내 맘에 넌 문득 투명한 창을 내 빛으로 가득 채워 More every minute, more every hour 꿈인 듯이 선명히 번져갈 계절 속에 새기고 싶은 You and me 여전히 눈부신 창가에 Every day 네가 내 맘을 볼 수 있게 So I leave you a heart on the window 널 기다린 시간 너무 새하얗게 번져가는 숨 빈틈없이 그려진 내 맘 When I left you a heart on the window 더 깊이 새겨두었어 Oh I love you better, oh I love you better 약속해 내 맘을 새겨 Oh I love you better than oh I love you better Oh I love you better with my heart on the window 여전히 눈부신 창가에 네가 내 맘을 볼 수 있게 So I leave you a heart on the window 널 기다린 시간 넘어 새하얗게 번져가는 숨 빈틈없이 그려진 내 맘 When I left you a heart on the window 더 깊이 새겨두었어
Bravo. Isn't that fantastic? There we go. So on day one, um, Jin sang Loser with Yenna. Yeah. Day two, he sang Loser on his own. So let's listen to the one with Yenna. Now, of course, in the record, in the album, Yenna is featured in it. It's the same thing, even when Jin sang this song by himself, you could hear Yenna in the background. Okay. So I don't have the one, of course, from the concert, but I do have the live performance with Yenna at the Dingo, you know, clip. Okay, so here we go. I also have another video of this one. Um, yeah, showing the live performance. Okay.
You love me, you miss me, you tell me I'm beautiful, baby. You need me, you don't want, don't let me go. Love me, you miss me, you tell me I'm beautiful, baby. You want me, don't let me go, let me go. 습관처럼 매번 넌 뱉어 끝내자는 말. 후회할 텐데 넌 쉽게 나를 못 떠나가. Stupid love, 너의 기준 그게 바로 나야. It's so stupid love, 날 놓치기엔 너무 아까워. Like a loser. 내 stupid love, 결국 날 놓치면 후회할 거. You tell me I'm beautiful, baby. You need me, you don't want, don't let me go. Love me, you miss me, you tell me I'm beautiful, baby. You want me, don't let me go, let me go. 뭐라고 해봤자 시끄럽게만 들릴 뿐이야. 처음부터 먼저 좋단 게 누구지? I know that you know. Stupid love, 너의 기준 그게 바로 나야. It's so stupid love, 날 놓치기엔 너무 아까워. Like a loser. Loser, loser, you're a loser. 날 놓치면 loser. Stupid love, 결국 날 놓치면 후회할 걸. Loser, loser, you're a loser, loser. What a loser, loser. 놓치면 loser. Now a loser, loser. You're a loser, loser. What a loser, loser. That's my loser. Oh baby, that's stupid love. 이봐 한 번만 눈 감아줄게. Hey, hey. Stupid love, 서로 놓치기엔 너무 아까워. Like a loser. Loser, loser, you're a loser. 날 놓치면 loser. Stupid love, 우리 후회할 짓 하지 말자. You miss me, you tell me I'm beautiful, baby. You need me, I don't want to let you go.
So well done. Thank you again, Joy BTS More. Wonderful videos with captions in English. Thank you, thank you. Okay, hang on. Let me prepare the next one. Okay. So, Jin, from the very get-go, from the start, as I said, no frills, no, intro VCRs, no flashy stuff. It's just him, okay? And then he just jumps into it and just sings his heart out, one song after another. Now, it's common knowledge, especially among ARMY, because BTS has said this, and we've heard it from Yoongi when he interviewed Jin, and we've heard it from Jungkook when he, comments on how high the pitch is for BTS songs, and he affectionately teases, it's the fault of Jin and Jimin, yeah. But we know that any song where we hear Jin do his triple notes, triple high notes. Anyway, all those high notes. Yes, it's going to be quite challenging for people to cover his songs. Yeah. So, I mean, it was challenging enough to cover BTS songs. But then Jin's songs, his solo albums, would be even more challenging. And so these next few songs, the back to back, would be songs that would be at that level that's a bit hard to sing if you don't have the vocal prowess or the ability to sing high notes. Okay, so we start off with background. This is, for me, when I listened to Echo, it really captured me. I love this song. And if you also, read the lyrics and just, you know, understand the meaning behind the song, it makes it even more compelling and more moving. Yeah. So hear background, and then we're going to listen to the next one, Another Level, which again is a power song, power vocals. Um, and yeah, it's a rock song, I think, in my humble opinion. But then, yes, it really highlights the abilities of Kim Sok Jin. Okay, and as I said, Yoongi said it, Jin has made a mark, his own mark, his own stamp on BTS songs. And even though we try our best to sing it when we do karaoke or noraebang, yes, we will struggle because we know when the part of Jin comes up, he better try to hit that note, but probably will fall short of those notes. Okay, but it's fun, yeah, to try. Okay, here we go with background.
아직 난 거기 살아 너의 세상이다 나였던 계절에 나 홀로 되뇌는 말 다시 돌아간다면 무슨 말을 할까 널 불러도 다시 메아리처럼 울려 날 헤쳐 기다림도 내겐 사랑이라고 했어 별 하나 없는 이 까만 밤 불꺼질 무대 위로 내 늦은 찬상처럼 남아 아직 헤매고 있어 Maybe in another place another time 되돌릴 수 있다면 그땐 곁에 내가 있을까 널 기다리는 날 I'll be here in the background 다른 색깔로 그린 서로 물든 채 뒤섞여 가던 꿈 점점 잊혀진다는 게 때론 미칠 것 같지 But I still choose you 내게 전부 과거가 돼버린 내 흔적 다 해줘 기다림도 사랑이라 꾀할 만해줘 No 별 하나 없는 이 까만 밤 불꺼진 무대 위로 늦은 찬상처럼 남아 아직 헤매고 있어 Maybe in another place another time 되돌릴 수 있다면 그땐 곁에 내가 있을까 널 기다리는 날 I'll be here in the background Here in the background 든 이야기가 끝난 밤 불꺼진 무대 위로 늦은 찬상처럼 남아 또 널 헤매고 있어 Maybe in another place another time 되돌릴 수 있다면 그땐 곁에 내가 있을까 널 기다리는 날 I'll be here in the background
Oops, the war got in the way. Too excited. Wasn't that just beautiful? And the lyrics, so moving. So that was background. Then we move on to the next one. So this is again from Enjoy BTS More, this wonderful channel that has all the live performances of BTS and the solo performances also from their solo albums. And so this is the happy stage for Another Live. Let's go. Or rather, another level, not another live, another level. Cool, cool, cool. Right? All his songs. I love his songs. The melodies, the lyrics. Okay, now this one surprised a lot of people. Not because, not because Jin wouldn't try any genre. It's not that. But it's the aura. It's Jin came out with, like, even before we saw the concert, before I saw the concert, okay, and I saw the performance, but I already could imagine him, you know, just with a swag, with a cowboy swag for this song. What I love about this song is because it's actually a song that's like an anthem that's telling, you know, ourselves, don't dwell on the negatives, life will always throw us a monkey wrench, hardships, challenges, anything. Life is not about a smooth journey, okay? The way we're forged in fire, so to speak, and we become strong is through hardships. And I'm not saying that we have to go through hardships. It's just that that's life. We deal with the ups and downs of our lives, and it's how we get up after we've fallen. That's the main thing, and how we focus, and how we that mindset, that mental framework that we all hopefully will learn, to navigate all these hardships in life, okay? And Jin, with his philosophy of positivity, of living in the moment, of, forgetting the bad stuff, just go move forward. So this is what the song's about, So he just goes, when they go low, we go high. And then, just keep charging forward, you know, keep moving forward, you know, accentuate the positives, and just forge on. I mean, this is what the song all about. So, okay, let's listen to it. But he came out in a cowboy outfit, and man, he nailed that swag, that cowboy swag, really. So, you got to see it.
두 발로 뛰어넘어간 순간 주위로 높게 춤췄어 난 목표는 몸이 많다 쉽게 생각하는 거야
And that neighing sound is actually Jin, too. I think they mixed it up with the real horse, but but Kim Seok Jin neighed as well. Ah, that's such a fun song. I can just imagine him performing this in Dallas. Yep, in his cowboy outfit, and boots. Oh my goodness, he's gonna just get all of them cowboys dancing along with him. That's gonna be so much fun. And then, just after Rope It, because he was already getting into the swing, he had some moves there, really cool moves. He was starting the party. And boy, did he just race the roof. He started his medley of BTS songs. And from a high of, just partying and dancing and everything, he takes us on a roller coaster of emotions and sings, he sings two just heartfelt and very emotive songs. And that's when Army lost, you know. And I have a feeling the BTS members, his brothers, who were all there, they all watched different days. First day was Namjoon, Hobi, and Taeyong. And then on the second day, oh, and the parents, oh, bless them. The parents of the BTS members were all there as well, supporting Jin. And then the second day, we had Hyungi, Jimin, and Jungkook. And of course, the friends also of Jin, and his brother was there, and his sister-in-law. So a lot of people who love and support Jin were all there. But yes, so I'm sure when they heard this next section, I think it would be emotional for them too, as these songs have a lot of meaning to them, for them, and also they bring up a lot of memories of their concerts, those moments in time, beautiful moments in life for them when they recorded these songs and performed them live in their concerts. Okay, let's start off with the first one. It's Dynamite. So this was in 2020 when they released this song again to cheer people, especially Army, during the pandemic. So in 2020, and then once they were able to travel, 2021, 2022, that's when they did their series of concerts for Permission to Dance. And they were able to go to the US and perform in some shows, but they did also record their performances when they couldn't travel. So, Jimmy Fallon showed also a clip of Dynamite, Stephen Colbert. Yeah, there were a lot of US talk shows that, featured BTS. And then when they did travel, they performed Dynamite during their Permission to Dance concerts. But they also did this recording for the Grammy. So this one, they were not able to fly yet to perform at the 63rd Grammy Award. So they sent a video clip of a recording of this performance. So this is what we're going to watch. Okay, and they were nominated for a Grammy. And then the following year, I think they were also again nominated for Butter. So yes, let's watch this one. This is Dynamite.
Cause I'm in a stars tonight. So watch me bring the fire, set the night light. Shoes on, get up in the morning, cup of milk, let's rock and roll. King Kong, kick the drum, running on like a rolling stone. Sing song when I'm walking home, jump up to the top, the brown. Ding dong, call me on my phone, I stay and I get my ping pong. Ha! Let's get heavy, can you hear the bass? Boom, I'm ready. Woo-hoo. Life is sweet as honey, yeah, this beat you chain like money. Ha! Disco overload, I'm into that, I'm good to go, I'm diamond, you know.
So let's go. Hey.
Cause I'm in a destiny. So watch me bring the fire, set the night light.
Hey.
Shining through the city with the little broken soul. Light it up like dynamite.
Whoa. Bring a friend, join the crowd, whoever wanna come along. Roll up, just move up the world. Tell night, skies are light, so we dance to break down. Ladies and gentlemen, I got your medicine, so you should keep your eyes on the ball. Ha.
This is get it, have it. Can you hear the bass boom? I'm ready. Love it, sweet as honey. Yeah, this beat touching like money. Ha. Disco on balloon, I'm into that. I'm good to go. I'm down, you know I don't.
Let's go. Ha.
Cause I'm in this destiny. So watch me bring the fire, set the night light.
Hey.
Shining through the city with the little fucking soul. Light it up like dynamite. Whoa. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na-na-na, ja-na-na-na-na-na-na, yeah. Light it up, dynamite. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na, yeah. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na, yeah.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na, light it up, dynamite.
Cause I'm in stars tonight. So watch me bring the fire, set the night light.
Hey.
Shining through the city with a little fucking soul. Light it up like dynamite.
Let's go.
I'm innocent tonight. So watch me bring the fire, set the night light. Shining through the city with a little fucking soul. Light it up like dynamite. Whoa, hey. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, like dynamite. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, like dynamite.
Shining through the city with a little funky soul.
Light it up
Like dynamite. Whoa. It's BTS.
Yoo-hoo! So yes, that was their performance for the Grammys. So Jin, yes, started it off with Dynamite. Of course, it was an excerpt only. He didn't sing the entire song, but it was wonderful. Okay, and then he followed it with Butter. Now, Butter, this one is again BTS's performance live at the 64th Grammy Awards. They were nominated. Now, unfortunately, Jin had an injury, and so he could not really perform the whole dance with his brothers. So you'd see him at the start. They had to modify the number, but it still was incredibly, fabulous. Got a standing ovation from the crowd, okay? It's one of the best performances of the night. So, yep, BTS brought it again. And here we go. Let's enjoy it. Here we go again. It froze again. Let me fix it, okay? Hang on. Okay, hang on.
다 같이. Hey.
You got me.
같이.
I got you. 하나의 별
70억의 빛으로 빛나는 70억
가지의 world.
진실과 가득의 삶 도시의 야경은 어쩌면 또 다른 도시의 밤 각자만의 꿈 let us shine 넌 누구보다 밝게 빛나 One
어쩜 이 밤의 표정이 이토록 더 아름다운
저 어둠도 달빛도 아닌 우리
같이.
때문일 거야.
One, two, three,
You got me. 난 너를 보면 그만.
Here we go again.
저 어둠도 달빛도 아닌 우리
같이.
때문일 거야.
One, two, three,
You got me. 난 너를 보면 꿈을 꿔. I got you.
진흙 같은 밤들 써
서로 같은 서로의 빛.
같은 말을 하고 있었던 거야 우리
가장 깊은 밤에 더 빛나는 별빛. 가장 깊은 밤에 더 빛나는 별빛. 너는 깊을수록 올려본 밤 하늘을 난 떠올려 사람이란 별로 가득한 바로 이곳에서
다 같이
난 너를 보며 숨을 쉬어 I got you 지금 같은 밤들 속 Shine dream smile 넌 내게 살았던 우리 둘이 괴롭히며 Shine dream smile 넌 내게 살았던 우리 그 자체로
여러분 다 같이 사랑합니다.
Jin.
사랑해요.
Now you can see why that became very emotional when Jin started singing Microcosmos. And I'll make a prediction. I think, and it'll be a great, sort of like easing into it again, into performing on stage. Is the BTS members will join him in one of his concerts, one of his shows. Could be in Japan, could be in the US, or even in London, the O2 venue, and or in Amsterdam. But I think they will join Jin eventually. And if they perform this Microcosmos or even Dynamite or Butter, because they just did those two numbers in Permission to Dance, the concert, which was solely in the US. They had it in LA and in Las Vegas. That's it. And of course, they performed it in Seoul, Permission to Dance Seoul. So, yeah, they never performed outside the US ever since 2020. So their last really global, so to speak, performance as a group would have been maybe the 2018, Love Yourself tour, okay, concert, because their plans to do Map of the Soul didn't happen. So, yes, I think I'm praying, I'm manifesting that they will, as BTS, ease their way on stage using Run Jin EP tour as that stepping stone. Okay? Please, please. And it'll be perfect. So imagine already armies crying when, Microcosmos started. And then it gets even more emotional with this one. Spring Day. The queen of all BTS songs. The song that's still charting up to now since it began in I think 2017 in the You Never Walk Alone album. Okay? Spring Day is the queen. It's a beautiful song. It's an emotional song. It has deeper meaning. So yes, and it symbolizes the huge comeback of BTS after the military enlistment. It's spring once again for ARMY and for BTS. So here we go with Spring Day. This is at the BangtanTV, the live. I'm not sure if it's 2020 because I don't think we were able to have any performance in 2020, but maybe I'm wrong. Okay. They did record a lot, did a lot of online performances. So here we go.
보고 싶다 이렇게 말하니까 더 보고 싶다 너의 사진을 보고 있어도 보고 싶다 너무 애석한 시간 나는 우리가 믿다 이제 얼굴 한번 보는 것조차 힘들어진 우리가
여긴 온통 겨울 보내 8월에도 겨울이 와
Sorry.
시간이 달려가네 홀로 남은 설국 열차 이 손주 끝이고 반대편까지
Sorry about that again, but let's do it again because this beautiful song has also choreography and the dance is just beautiful. So I don't want you to miss that. Let's go.
보고 싶다 이렇게 말하니까 더 보고 싶다 너의 사진을 보고 있어도 보고 싶다 너무 애석한 시간 나는 우리가 믿다 이제 얼굴 한번 보는 것조차 힘들어진 우리가
여긴 온통 겨울 보내 8월에도 겨울이 와 마음의 시간이 달려가네 홀로 남은 설국 열차 이 손주 끝이고 반대편까지 가 겨울은 끝내고파 그리움들이 얼마나 눈처럼 내려야 그 봄날이 올까
오늘 떠오르는 자기 먼지처럼 자기 먼지처럼
날리는 눈이 나가면 조금 더 빨리 내가 탈 수 있을 텐데 눈꽃이 떨어져요 또 조금씩 멀어져요 보고 싶다 보고 싶다 보고 싶다 보고 싶다 얼마나 기다려야 또 몇 밤을 더 세워야 널 보게 될까 널 보게 될까 만나게 될까 만나게 될까 추운 겨울 끝을 지나 다시 봄날이 올 때까지 꽃 피울 때까지 그곳에 좀 더 머물러줘 내가 변한 건지 아니면 내가 변한 건지 이 순간 흐르는 시간조차 미워 우리가 변한 거지 모두가 그런 거지 그래 밉다 네가 넌 떠났지만 난 하루도 널 잊은 적이 없어 난 솔직히 보고 싶은데
이만 너를 지울게
이게 너 원망하기보단 덜 아프지
널 불어내본다 연기처럼 하얀 연기처럼 말로는 지운다 해도 사실 난 아직 널 보내지 못하는데
눈꽃이 떨어져요 또 조금씩 멀어져요 보고 싶다 보고 싶다 보고 싶다 보고 싶다 얼마나 기다려야 또 몇 밤을 더 세워야 널 보게 될까 널 보게 될까 만나게 될까 만나게 될까 You know it all You're my best friend 아침은 다시 올 거야 어떤 어둠도 어떤 계절도 영원할 순 없는
기다려봐요 이 겨울도 끝이 나요 보고 싶다
보고 싶다
보고 싶다
보고 싶다 조금만 기다리자 며칠 밤만 더 새우면 만나러 갈게 만나러 갈게 데리러 갈게
데리러 갈게
추운 겨울 끝을 지나
불러줘
자, 여러분, 우리 아미 여러분들 감사합니다. 방탄과 아미의 봄날은 반드시 올 겁니다. 인사드리겠습니다. 하나, 둘, 셋. 감사합니다.
감사합니다. 여러분 감사합니다. 감사합니다.
So this probably was in 2020, and that's probably recorded without an audience. That was a bit, got emotional there, because in Hobie's also Hope on the Stage final concert, which was on their anniversary, June 13th. They did a surprise. Hobie, Jin, sang Spring Day, and that was again an just marvelous surprise for Army. And I think that was also very moving for BTS. You could see, Namjoon, Yoongi, and Taeyong like getting a bit emotional there. Yeah, and then now Jin sang it in his concert. So it's a very meaningful song to them. Beautiful, beautiful lyrics. Of course, that's who else but Kim Namjoon. So it's RM who wrote Spring Day. That's so good. Okay. So, okay. So we end that part there, and then we'll continue the next recording. Okay. Tail end of the concert now. Okay. Thank you for sticking with me. Hope you're enjoying yourselves.